The reason why we call this press conference today is due to two disturbing statements that were said by the President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, during a press conference that she held on December 1st, 2021. So since she's asking for a discussion that should be led across the European Union, we took this privilege, I would say, and we answered her invitation to start this debate. So this is the reason why I'm calling my colleague Francesca Donata from Italy to present you her position about what the President of the Commission asked us to discuss about.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you, everybody. Good morning. Last week, the President of the European Commission asked for a common approach in the EU to implement these measures in all countries. In Latvia, where vaccinated members of the Parliament are not allowed to have part in debates and to vote, or in Greece, where the government has proposed to fine with €100 every month all people over 60, in Austria there is a lockdown for the vaccinated and a draft law imposing mandatory vaccination for all people, including minors, with fines up to €7,200 or, alternatively, prison sentences up to 6 weeks for those who refuse. My reply is that the EU should reject all hypotheses of mandatory vaccination and discrimination of vaccinated citizens, as the Council of Europe did in its resolution number 2361/21. On the contrary, supporting mandatory vaccinations, the EU would betray its fundamental principles and values of liberty, equality and protection of human rights. From that day on, being a member of the European Union would be a shame and a damnation for all democratic countries. Now the European Union has to make a choice. Will it keep being a democratic system or it won't? The Commission is open to turning authoritarian. We will see what the Council will decide. We are here to restore a union for freedom and human rights, not for shame. Thank you.
Dear colleagues, thank you all for attending this press conference. I will reply to President of the Commission, Ursula von der Leyen. The answer is simple: no, you cannot mandate these medical products. And when it comes to freedom, more and more I feel that our constitutional rights and our human rights have been kidnapped, and that we have to pay ransom. Every 6 months, 1 year, we have to pay ransom to get our freedoms back. This is simply unacceptable. Our rights are unalienable. That means that no kidnapper can take them from us. It's as simple as that.
Yes, good morning. Thanks again to all of you for your overwhelming support and encouragement you expressed to us in uncounted emails, private messages on social media. But please, do not consider me a hero. I'm not brave and I'm not courageous. I am simply doing my job. I was elected to Parliament to serve the people, to act on their behalf and in their best interest. And I couldn't think of a better way to serve your interest than to uphold freedom, democracy and the rule of law. But I'm telling you, the vast majority of the elected representatives, they are selling you down the river. You know, instead of adjusting our concept of what constitutes fully vaxxed, we need to adjust our concept of what constitutes legitimate government. And governments forcing people into compliance are neither legitimate nor democratic by any stretch of the imagination. This decision will be made for your children and your children's children as well. Your decision today will shape the society your children will have to live in. Your decision today will predetermine whether your children will live in a free and democratic society or if they will be subjected to a surveillancing police state. Now, I am determined to leave my children a free and democratic society. And this I will fight for, tooth and nail. And should it be the last thing I do on this planet, so be it. So once again, dear government, bring it on. Let's see what you've got. I am not afraid of you. You will not be able to shut me up. You will not be able to force me into compliance. Oh, and one other thing, trying to buy me off, really? That isn't going to work either. So go ahead, offer me $1 million. Heck, make it $100 million. But you know what? Securing a future for my children in a free and democratic society, you could not possibly put a price tag on that.